Yo, you know who it is. Guruji Neteru. Boom. Alright, that was crazy. Yeah, I was on vacation. That's why I didn't make any videos. Yes, but now I'm making a video. In this video, I'm going to be explaining that you need to integrate your darkness. Your darkness, yes. We need to integrate the darkness into the light, right? A lot of people have suppressed their natural darkness. I'm not talking about being evil. There's a pure form of darkness, and then there's a distorted darkness. Distorted darkness is murder, rape, unjust things. Things that are very fucked up, right? Rape, murder, manipulation. This is of the distorted darkness. There is a pure darkness within all beings. And this pure darkness is merely just Shiva. This is merely just Shiva. The pure darkness is really Shiva. And when I say it's just Shiva, I mean, I am referring to the pure state of consciousness that is not identified with anything, right? It just is, right? It's not this, that, right? Shakti is the one that is identifying and that is speaking and that is doing all of the things in life, right? All the forms are Shakti. But then Shiva is that pure darkness, right? You could call it pure darkness light. It's the same thing. They're the same thing. Darkness and light are literally the same thing. They need each other, right? So this pure darkness is, you have to integrate this into your awareness, right? A lot of people have suppressed their darkness. And when I mean they have suppressed their pure darkness is that they have became too fake, too positive, too fake, too positive, right? Their minds have been, right, too positive, too, right? That sounds weird, right? Right? We should always be positive. Yes, there's a balance. You need a balance. So everybody has there is, not everybody has, but there is a negative mind, a positive mind, and then a neutral mind. Right? We need to balance these three minds, right? We need to balance the negative mind with the positive mind with the balance with the neutral mind, right? And so a lot of people, we need to integrate the pure darkness, right? Integrate that negative mind, right? Because this Shiva aspect is what is missing in literally everybody's lives. This pure darkness, this pure consciousness, right? This pure just awareness, right? Awareness, not aware of itself, right? Just like completely like absorbed into death, which is that pure darkness. Death, which is just the ceasing of everything to be, right? That's pure darkness. Pure darkness is the state of the universe before it was created. And we need to integrate that, right? We're so identified with life. We're so identified with being alive, with the light, with the, right? This creates a false light, right? When you completely identify with the light in this aliveness of this life, it creates a false light. So you become it's a what's the word? You conflict, right? You What the fuck is the word I'm thinking about? It's I don't know. But yeah, you work against yourself when you identify with the life, when you identify with the light. It's completely and too much. When you completely just act like there's no darkness, pure darkness, when there's no pure darkness, pure awareness, when you just ignore the Shiva aspect. Because everything came from the Shiva aspect, from the pure darkness, from the pure consciousness, right? Everything came from nothing. So if you deny the nothing, then you become extremely limited and fake. You become limited and fake, and you become a false light, right? You become a false light, and you will never feel comfortable in your own skin if you don't embrace the pure darkness. If you don't embrace the pure nothingness, right? Like there's people in the world, a lot of people in the world who need to talk, right? They can't just sit there in the pure nothingness. They always have to mask it, right? This is the Shiva. They have to mask the Shiva aspect of them, of the consciousness, right? They always have to identify. See, I made a video similar to this. I was talking about how the mind is scared of the uncertainty of the nothingness. And this is completely true, right? The human mind is completely scared of the nothingness, the uncertainty, the unseeable, right? And that unseeable is the pure darkness. So we need to integrate this nothingness into our somethingness, right? Integrate this nothingness into our beingness. And how we integrate it is literally just sitting in nothingness, right? Sit down in a chair and just completely be okay with closing your eyes and just being with nothing. Just imagine the world does not exist. Imagine everything does not exist. Literally just sit there. That's how you integrate your pure darkness, your Shiva consciousness, right? Yeah, Shakti consciousness. That's the identification, the trying to relate to everybody. That's Shakti. That's the divine feminine. But we need to embrace the divine masculine, right? The masculine in this world has been completely consumed by the toxic feminine. Yeah, this is the state of the world. Is that the men, boys in this world are controlled by toxic femininity, meaning that they are a slave to their desires. They are slaves to this physical world. They have become completely out of touch with their Shiva consciousness, with their non-identified consciousness, right? With their non-attached consciousness. This is Shiva. Shiva is not attached. Shiva is not moved. Shiva does not care about this world, anything about it. This is Shiva, right? And we need to embrace this once again, right? So we can become whole, right? The soul is whole. We just need to realize that the soul naturally exists with a perfect balance of the Shiva and the Shakti, right? The being and the non-being. There is already a perfect balance. Like people say that the soul needs to develop, but the soul is already perfect. The soul is born the soul is not created nor destroyed. The soul is always perfect in its perfect state. It is just the clouds of ignorance that mask the soul, that covers the soul, right? Which creates the ego, right? The ego is the false soul, right? And that's what needs to develop. That's what needs to be integrated, right? The soul is perfect. People don't understand that. They say the soul has to go on the journey. Motherfucker, the soul is perfect from the start. It does not have a beginning or an end. The soul is eternal, eternally perfect, pure, pristine, immaculate, divine. It does not need to develop. The soul does not develop. The soul is always perfect. Because soul is literally God. Do you think God itself needs to go on a journey? No. It's the lower part. It's the ego that needs to develop, right? The ego that needs to learn. The human person needs to learn, not the soul. The soul is perfect from the start. The soul does not have to get money to achieve something. The soul does not have to do shit. It is perfect the way it is. Right? That's the misconception in this world. People think the soul has to go through a journey. It has to learn these lessons. Motherfucker, the soul is all wisdom. The soul is the Akashic records. That's what it is. The soul is all the accumulation of all wisdom, of all love. It is love, wisdom, joy, all the godliest qualities. That is the soul. The soul does not need to learn things or you already know. I already told you. You see? But it's like we have to bring awareness to the Shiva aspect of consciousness that our soul already embodies. The soul already embodies the Shiva aspect of consciousness. It already does. Right? It's just you forgot about this shit. Well, you didn't forget about this shit. Well, you did. You forgot about the nothingness, which is crazy. Like, how'd you forget about the nothingness? You know what I'm saying? That's where everything came from. That's the source. You see? You get lost into the creation, into the somethingness. Right? It's a delusion. But yeah. So, bring awareness to the Shiva aspect of consciousness that your soul already embodies. Right? Bring awareness to that Shiva aspect of consciousness. Stop being so drawn in by the Shakti aspect of consciousness, bro. That's what she does. She plays games. Shakti plays games. And I'm not talking about a woman outside of yourself. The own energy within you plays games on yourself. It plays games with you. It says, oh, you have these desires. You should desire them. You should chase them. This is games playing on your consciousness. Right? Shakti plays games on Shiva. Shiva forgot about his fucking self. Shiva forgot about his whole self. His nothingness. Because he's so in the somethingness. Oh, I want to eat this. Oh, I gotta go. Like, shut up, bro. Damn. Aren't you tired of this somethingness? Go back to nothing. Right? That's why people love to sleep. Because they go back into the Shiva consciousness. Back into the nothingness. Into that deep sleep. Where there's nothing at all. That's why everybody loves to sleep. Sleep is death. Sleep, death, and deep meditation are the same exact thing. Same thing. It's just death. It's just the death of this body. Right? But the Shiva consciousness is eternally present. Right? That nothingness is always present in the creation. You can notice it. You look at something, right? You look at this, all these different objects, and it's just composed of nothing. It looks like something, but it's composed of nothing, right? I'm looking at this fucking Buddha statue, right? It's a form, but with the essence of the form is nothing. Right? It's nothing appearing, key word, appearing. It's nothing appearing to be something. This is everything in the world. Everything is nothing appearing to be something. And that's everything in the world. I am nothing appearing to be something. right? I am speaking, appearing to say something. Don't you understand? Right. So stop being so drawn in and so fascinated by Shakti. Right? Stop being so fascinated by the somethingness. Right? And so just drawn into it and just sucked into it. That is what creates illusions. That is what causes suffering. When you get so drawn in to the appearing, the world appearing to be something. That is what causes all of the misfortune. So you need to connect back to the nothingness. Go into meditation. Meditation is just exactly that. Deep meditation is connecting to that nothingness. Going back to your original state. Right? You got the guitar being played, which is Shakti, and then the guitar with not being played, right? The strings not moving. You got the vibrating and the non-vibrating. Vibration, no vibration, right? Go back to the no vibration. Continuously bring your awareness to the emptiness within all form. Because that is the truth. That is the source. Right? Don't get lost into the world of illusions, to the world of forms. Right? Always be established in that non-being, in that nothingness. You want to be established into it. Established in that Shiva consciousness. You want to be established in it. Because that is how you find the divine love within. When you're continuously established in the Shiva consciousness, that non-vibrating awareness, that non-identified, uncreated awareness, right? Like I said, like I was with my family on vacation in Chicago for the past couple of days, and see, of course, my family is they're not completely awakened. They're not, right. They don't know about the spirituality within, right? I mean, they have some awareness of it, but it's not like they're like me. But right, they're just I can just sense, just especially in my mom. My mom is just like is just completely just lost in the illusion of the world of forms. It's like you need to bring yourself back into the nothingness. Like she was saying, like the other day, she was literally saying, I'm so mentally tired. It's like, yeah, because you're so attached to the world of illusions and forms and names, and it's like, yeah, of course you're mentally tired because you continuously willingly participate in the fuckery of the illusion, of the delusion, of the physical world. None of it has real value to it. The only thing that has value is the essence, which is the Shiva consciousness. That is the one making things seem valuable, making forms seem valuable. Right? Form seems so valuable because of that uncreated aspect within it. Right? Like people think money is so valuable, but it's really just that Shiva aspect that's making it seem so valuable, right? So valuable. Money is like, it's nothing, but it's like, it's so important to everybody. It's just, it's just paper. But in that simple fact that it's just pieces of cotton, people are, wow, I need to get money because I can do this and that, Or like a girl or a guy, they seem so valuable for somebody. They think it's because of the source that's within it, the source, right? That source makes everything seem valuable, right? Like, you want to go buy this Xbox, it's because of the source. The source is within all things. Like, a woman will want a man